Good morning, EagleNick. Oh, this, you know what I mean, Vern. Good morning to you, Miss Jeannie. How you doing this morning? And I decided to forego breakfast this morning because it just looked too pretty out here. I wish I'd have got here about 10-15 minutes earlier so we could have caught that sun while it was a little farther away on the horizon, where it makes it look like it's lower. And I'm pretty sure they're having cereal this morning, but it don't matter no matter what they having. I figured I would start my day out here saying hello to all the good people out here. We are live in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. Welcome to the city of Dalton, Georgia. How are you doing this morning, Miss Jeannie? The Dollar General. Save time, save money every day. The Dollar General way. You know what they mean, Vern. But now I'll tell you, the Dollar General and the other dollar stores, they pop up everywhere. I never realized that, Miss Jeannie. 9 p.m. there, okay. Hey, I'm doing pretty good. It's about 7 a.m. here, I'd say, right at 7 a.m. So that means you are 14 hours ahead of me or behind me, whichever it is. Good morning, Fairy Dawn. Fairy Down. We are live right here, brother. Look. Look, Eagle. There went an Eagle fuel truck. Good morning to you. Very dude. I apologize if I'm not pronouncing that right. F-E-R-E-Y-D-O-U-N. Good morning. I figured we would get us a live stream in before it gets too hot out here this morning. Good morning, Big Boy, Georgia. Good morning, Dalton Goodman. Good morning, gamer guy. Well, looky there. You see that camera up here on that light? They like to keep an eye on you. You know what I mean, Vern? Now that camera right here, it's what proved that former Dalton Police Department officer Leslie Allen O'Neill pulled over the wrong vehicle that turned red over here, headed up toward town. That camera proved him to be a liar. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Punisher 1. Good morning, Jugalassus. How you doing, Jug? Dalton Goodman. Well, we're in Dalton, brother. Are you here or are you somewhere else? Is that just a coincidence or are you actually in Dalton? Good morning, Max. How you doing? We are in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world, 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. Hey, I'm doing pretty good, Jug. I just thought we'd come on out here and get us a live stream in. Starting out to be a pretty day. I'm sure it's going to be super duper hot on the way. You know what I mean, Vern? ChattanoogaPaint.com. Let's see who that was that asked me that question. I need to go back. Let's see. I'll be right back, y'all. Well, it looks like they retracted that message, but Dalton, Georgia is not too bad. But it is not too good either. You know what I mean, Vern? The rents are usually lower if you're going to be a renter. Our gas prices are good. They're a lot cheaper than a lot of places, but still a lot higher than it should be for that yo-yo. I was just making sure that plane there didn't drop no bomb down on me. This guy in this big F-150, I'm glad he's got his windows rolled up because he has his music a-blaring, and if he had those windows down, I'm sure it would pick it up. Boy, check that Dodge out. Look, here comes another one. No, I think this might be a Mustang. Got a lot of nice vehicles in Dalton, Georgia, people will be driving. No, EagleNick, he's glad to be riding a bicycle. I don't have to buy gasoline. It don't matter how high or how low it gets. There goes that Dodge. Well, that thing sounded good, didn't it? It was looked like it said 50th anniversary edition. There's Dalton Utilities. There's another Dalton Utilities, the OptiLink, VidLink, video imaging. Have mercy, that car said on the front window, said have mercy. Have mercy on me. How are you doing today, Max? Well, there's another sharp Dodge right here. Boy, that old van, that motor's a ticking mighty loud. Look, his truck just ran that red light bigger than shit. No turn on red, and they went anyway, in a big hurry. You know what I mean, Vern? Now that is one that actually did turn right on red illegally, but they ain't no Dalton Police Department officers around, and I don't think we got their tag on the live stream, but I'm not a snitch anyway. I don't work for the Dalton Police Department or the Whitfield County Sheriff's Department, and I damn sure don't work for the Georgia State Patrol or the GBI. You know what I mean, Vern? I'll make them all cry. That Toyota don't look too bad right here. Check out the rims on that Toyota. Taxi. I hear one of my crow buddies off in the distance. Now we're starting to pick up music. I might have to try to overtalk it because this Toyota right here, he's got his music turned up real loud. YouTube liable to slam me with a copyright. I'll have to erase that part. If they do, check out how this truck sets up higher in the front. Look, red light. You see how close them cars was? That GMC going there just ran that red light. Looks like they're turning into the Walmart. That's why there's so many accidents on Walnut Avenue. Could end up seeing a wreck, people making bad decisions like that, choosing to turn right on red when it's clearly marked no turn on red. All right, let me go back. I've not been getting all them messages. Good morning, Fly. Big Boy, Georgia. Gone fishing. Mert A. Good morning. Eileen on myself. How you all doing this morning? Now, for whatever reason, I wasn't seeing the chat. I had to click on it again. I had to go back to get it to show. I thought maybe we were froze up there for a minute. I had to click back on it and just show top messages and then go back to showing all messages. Now see, look, here is a totally different taxi company. That's what I said. We got a lot of taxi companies in Dalton, Georgia, and the biggest majority of them are Hispanic. They have a Hispanic names now. I don't speak Spanish, so if I tried to call them, I couldn't understand what they were saying. That music's up a little bit loud, but it wasn't too loud. You know, I ain't actually trying to catch people breaking the law by turning illegally at this red light, but when they do it, the phone is going to capture it. That's one thing I've said, a phone doesn't lie. You know, a recording doesn't lie. A recording is a record of what you are seeing. How are you doing this morning, Eileen, on myself? There goes a Hummer. And I wonder what in the world it is that makes him doggone comments start coming in. Good morning, Mike Murphy. Well, there ain't a whole lot of nothing going on right now. I might have to mute it for just a minute because of that Jeep over here with that real loud music, or I'm going to get a copyright strike off because of it. Hopefully I won't pick it all up. It's more of a thump than anything, so I don't think it's going to pick up any lyrics. And I don't understand why YouTube can't understand that when somebody comes by playing music, I can't say, hey, buddy, turn that damn radio down. You know, EagleNick's got a phone in his left hand, my right hand's free. It ain't EagleNick playing the music. If it was, I'd be playing something I really want to hear. There's another one of them nice black Dodge Chargers. There's a lot of them Dodge Chargers, Dodge Challengers running around Dalton, Georgia. They are not all created equal, though. I don't think this one has one of them big motors like a Scout Pack in it. Good morning. Pinned message. Well, I always get up early. Now, I didn't do a live stream yesterday morning. I usually do my live stream about around this time. It's usually when I start it. So we started nearly 25 minutes earlier. I just did not go and get the breakfast at Providence. I decided to forego breakfast so we could go ahead and start us a live stream before it got too hot. Yes, sir, Andy, a.k.a. Pinned Message. EagleNick's doing pretty good this morning. It is a beautiful day out here. Air One, Air Lube. Thank you, Mike Murphy. Yeah, I couldn't tell. I was trying to make sure to talk over it so that it wouldn't pick it up anyway. They had it up pretty loud, but old EagleNick is pretty loud himself sometimes. Good morning. We're showing 15 people with 9 likes. Double tap your screen Please be sure to subscribe if you have not already done so, or if you are already not a subscriber. I'd like to say good morning to Paladin. Good morning, Paladin. Officer Maddox, good morning to you. Vehicle number 42 with the Dalton Police Department. Officer Presley, hope you're having a blessed day. Toyota Tacoma. There's the Whitfield County Transit Service. Now that is funded by taxpayers' dollars to Whitfield County Transit. How are you doing this morning? Pinned message, aka Andy. I hope you're doing all right, brother. There's that Dare car. Good morning, Tessa. How are you doing this morning, Tessa? Welcome on to the live stream. I wonder if his car is going to be brave enough to turn on red with that Dare car sitting right beside him. We are out here looking for Roscoe P. Coltrane. Coo. You know what I mean, Tess? And he's gone. Now there was a Dalton City Police came off of Thornton Avenue there, turned right on the Walnut. Yes, ma'am, Miss Tess. We are in Dalton, Georgia. Let me show you where we're at. Sort of sounded like my phone just snapped a picture, but I didn't ask it to, so I don't know what the deal is with that. Good morning to all the Whitfield County Sheriff's Department officers that is watching my live stream this morning. Well, I tell you, it still shocks me when I hear a Toyota sound like that with such a big motor in it. Sounds like a big muscle car, and it's a Toyota. Oh, what a feeling to drive Toyota. You know what I mean, Vern? What happened to that old slogan? With Toyota, oh, what a feeling to drive. Good morning, Walter Dennard. I don't know, brother, if you're gay, it may be a gay cop watch. You know what I mean, Vern? Because you are watching. I don't know about your sexuality, though, but good morning to you anyway. EagleNick out is. Even if you are gay, that's okay. You know what I mean, Vern? Gotta mute it for a minute. I'm glad that this guy on this, oh, check out this Jeep. It's got cow-covered seats. It looks like Chick-fil-A. That guy was jamming on that motorcycle when he pulled up, but he had respect and he turned it down. I appreciate that. It'll keep me from picking up a copyright strike. It said Sweet Dreams on it. It looked like a Chick-fil-A themed vehicle. It looked like car. The seat covers look like cows. Good morning, Terry C. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Sheila. They're eating. I'm sure they watching old EagleNick on that camera right there, if it's a live camera. No, we don't want to throw no rocks at no cars, brother. That'll get us put in jail. You know what I mean, Vern? EagleNick doesn't commit crimes. I only record crimes being committed. You know what I mean, Vern? Boy, that is a sharp pickup truck right there, boy. No, I didn't go to breakfast this morning, Sheila. I just started my live stream early. Now, we've been live for coming up on 36 minutes. I started around 30 minutes early this morning because I didn't do a live stream yesterday morning. But if you hang around long enough, Chris, somebody may come by throwing rocks at old EagleNick. You know what I mean, Vern? Yeah, I seen 2 or 3 of my crow buddies on the way up here this morning. I heard one a little bit over to the west this morning, but I ain't seen them over here while I'm sitting here yet. I'm sure there's some of them around here pretty close by, though. This car here, unlike him other vehicles, he's waiting on that light to change. I guess he is aware that there is a camera right up yonder, that if you run that light, you turn right illegally, that camera is going to catch you. And luckily, if you're falsely accused of running that red light, that camera can exonerate you. There's the Department of Driver Safety vehicle going right there. Department of Driver Safety, Nick. You used to get your license through the Georgia State Patrol. They've done started up a whole new group. Yeah, if you cheat around here, them cameras right there is going to catch you. But look, they got more than one of them there. Look, they got one right here, and they also got one right there. Somebody's watching. Where'd that other one go? There it is. Somewhere, I'm too far back. There it is. They got 2 cameras up right here watching. That one and that one. Now we got a 3rd one out here, and that's EagleNick. Oh, it is. You know what I mean, Vern? Why should anybody care that there's a 3rd camera out here? I already got 2 cameras out here before I got here. I just made it the 3rd time. It's the charm. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Stephen. Steve, I'm in Dalton, Georgia, Whitfield County. I'm in Whitfield County, not Cherokee County. Good morning, Mr. Alan Davis. Great to see you, brother. I'm doing pretty good. Oh, you're driving from Florida. What time do you think you'll be in this area? Sheila, what time is it? Yeah, you got that right, Alan Davis. You're on camera as soon as you walk out your door. There's cameras everywhere. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, if you've got cable TV that uses fiber optics, you're actually on camera while you're in your house. People says it's a conspiracy when you say they can see you through your TV. But I guess I'm just a conspiracy nut, because I believe it to be true. That's what them fiber optics are. It makes it like a two-way mirror. You see it, you see what you want. They want you to see, but they can see you. $7:38. Walter Dennard, I told you, brother, you don't gotta tell us your sexuality. If you want to be gay, that's okay. But keep it to yourself. You don't have to say, you know what I mean, Vern. Up, doodlebug. We're about to hit 44 minutes on the live stream. We got our first doodlebug coming up, our Volkswagen, a yellow one. I don't know if that was that Shaw truck that blowed their horn or if it was that Dalton Utilities. Doodlebug, doodlebug, love bug, yellow. Boy, that dude reminds me of my cousin Corey who hung himself. He sure did look like him. Spooky. Now this is a City of Dalton vehicle right here. See that tag on the front of it? But this is a real high traffic area. Real high traffic. What's up? Did y'all hear that guy holler out, Nick? There's a lot more people around here knows who I am now than did at the very start. We get a lot of them bootlicking trolls come in here that all they want to do is try to cause trouble. Got people saying all manner of bad things about old EagleNick, but I don't let it worry me, because you seen just a while ago that I have a lot of supporters here in my hometown. They may not be able to financially support my YouTube channel, but they support my channel by watching my content, by sharing my content, by commenting on my content. Let's see if this dude makes his turn without riding up on the curb. There you go. Now he knowed how to drive. He didn't hit the curb. There's some of them trucks that turn in right here, they come way up into there. Okay, Sheila, you have a blessed day. Try not to work too hard. That sun is really starting to beat down right now, but we're going to hang out for as long as I can bear it. Lil Man FH. That's exactly right. Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. You know what I mean, Vern? Now there is a shady spot right there by that telephone pole I could go stand in and I wouldn't get so hot, but this area right here, there's certain areas it'll kill the live stream. I don't want to lose the live stream just because I feel hot. Look how that girl's got her foot hanging out in the Jeep. But I don't think that is legal. I think she's not supposed to have her foot hanging out like that. A little bit dangerous. At least she had her shoe on, you know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Billy Burns. Great to see you this morning. Yeah, I bet old EagleNick would look good standing out here with tinfoil on his head, wouldn't I? I bet I'd get all kind of respect wearing tinfoil. Plus, if tinfoil, aluminum foil, gets sun on it, you get even hotter. You know what I mean, Vern? And most people wear tinfoil on their heads to block signals, not to catch them. I can see yo EagleNick now out here wearing a tinfoil hat. Let's say, look at that crazy SOB. He's wearing a tinfoil hat now. And I wonder if I was wearing a tinfoil hat, if I could block the signals off them 2 cameras up yonder. How you doing this morning, Billy Burns? Where you from, little man? Little man? No, we don't want no hate speech in here, brother. But you do have the right to your opinion. Let's just not make it hate speech. Boy, that gal's prettier than the car is. That's a sharp Camaro. But that blonde-headed lady driving it was even prettier than the car was, if you ask me. Okay, Miss Eileen, if I do that, I'll flip the phone around. But I don't have no tinfoil to make a hat with anyway. I don't think aluminum foil hat looks as good as a tinfoil hat. Aluminum foil is a little bit too shiny. Got away from that Ford F-150 going by, red one. Good morning, sir. Yeah, I don't think an aluminum foil hat works as well as a tinfoil hat, because tinfoil has all them little dimples in it. Aluminum foil doesn't. Yeah, if I ever do, I'll make sure to let y'all know. And if you go back and look far enough on my YouTube channel, I think I've got one short on there where EagleNick is wearing a mask. A red face mask. I don't know what it is. If it's still on there, I may have deleted it. I don't remember. Boy, I tell you, it's starting to get mighty, mighty hot out here. Good morning, EagleNick Audience. You know what I mean, Vern? Double tap your screen to give EagleNick the like. Please be sure to subscribe if you're not already, or if you have not already done so. You know what I mean, Vern? It is free to give a like, and it is free to subscribe. But that sun is starting to beat down on old EagleNick. There ain't no cloud cover out here whatsoever. And this area that I'm sitting in, there is no shade. I had to change hands with the phone for a little bit. My doggone left hand, I've been holding it so long, I guess I don't realize how tight that I'm holding the phone. It makes my hand get numb. That's because I got carpal tunnel syndrome. Good morning, everybody that just came on. We're showing 25 people. We're up to 16 likes. So that leaves 9. Double tap your screen. That'll be fine. You know what I mean, Vern? Can we pick up them other 9 likes? Now 13. 13 likes. 18 likes, rather. Well, 14 likes again now. Double tap your screen. Don't be mean. You know what I mean, Vern? I used to have people ask me how much money would it take to get me to stop doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean, Vern? They were all talk and no action, though. They probably had even less money than old EagleNick Audience. You know what I mean, Vern? Now people say I'm no good and crazy as a loon, 'cause I get stoned in the morning, I get stoned in the afternoon. Kinda like an old blue tick hound, I like to lay around in the shade. Well, I ain't got no money, but I damn sure got it made, and I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave old EagleNick alone. That was the United States Forestry Service there in that little pickup truck. Oh, I see Whitfield County Sheriff's Department. They didn't wave at old EagleNick when he went by. I wonder why. They had two of them in the vehicle. There goes that city vehicle again. They didn't wave at old EagleNick when they went by, but I didn't wave at them either. You know what I mean, Vern? Look, watch his truck. Watch his truck. Light's red. Light's red. Light is red. No arrow. You see that car still coming. We done had about 3 or 4 cars turn illegally on that no turn on red sign. Now, it doesn't matter that EagleNick it's caught those vehicles turning illegally on red, because what matters is they got 2 cameras right up here that I'm sure that little round camera there on the shorter pole, it caught it as well. Look at that. That white vehicle just about got plowed. That's what I was talking about. They was one headed west, just kept right on going. If it had been old EagleNick, I'd have plowed them a new ISO. You know what I mean, Vern? Pull out in front of me, you're gonna face the consequences. I wish I'd have been looking that way so you could have seen how close that little white vehicle that was headed west came to getting plowed running a red light. We got people turning right on red illegally, got people running red lights, got all kind of stuff going on out here. You never know what you may see when you're watching EagleNick. Check out that one. Check out that Cybertruck. Now that was a funky color there, buddy. I love orange, but I say that one was the ugliest one I've ever saw. I've not ever seen one of them Tesla Cybertrucks that I thought looked good. You know what I mean, Vern? Even with the nice colors on it. Still looks like crap. Looks like a DeLorean on steroids. Yep, they are so ugly, Alan. They sure are. Them vehicles are fugly. You know what I mean, Vern? They're not just ugly, they're fugly. City of Dalton Sanitation Department. I hear one of my crow buddies over here. There's my crow buddy right there on the corner of the sign. Hello, crow buddy. Crown Royal. Good morning, Zorro. Watch where you slashing those X's, not them Z's now, Zorro. Keep your sword in its sheath. You know what I mean, Vern? Look at this truck right here, how far they are pulled out. Trying to back down. Hopefully they don't hit this vehicle. Well, the light is changing. They'll get an arrow because these other cars are back here. Nope, look there. You see, because they wasn't nobody up there on that stop line, they did not get no arrow. How you doing this morning, Zorro? Yeah, I've not seen too many of them new Broncos. They are not designed anything like the original Bronco, I'll tell you that. Boy, that sun is starting to get super bright, super bright. I guess we're going to get ready to go ahead and end the live stream for too much longer. I can't handle too much more of this heat. Well, right when I say that, we jump up to 62 people. Good morning to everybody that just came on to the live. Please be sure to subscribe. Double tap your screen to give EagleNick audience a like. You know what I mean, Vern? It's free. It don't cost a thing. It don't hurt and it won't bite. Alan, I'm going to walk up here by this telephone pole. Make sure to let me know when I get up there if you can still see me and hear me. We'll try to stay out here a little bit longer if I don't lose the live stream, if I can stay up here in the shade. It is just a little bit too hot over there where I was sitting. It is all in the direct sun, and we actually got some shade up here. It actually feels 50 degrees cooler right here than it did over there. Are we still live? All right, that's awesome then. There's a lot of shade right here. I'm right here by the telephone pole. You see over there where I was sitting how the sun is shining bright. I just left my shirt laying there and that pack of cigars. This way we could try to stay out here a little bit longer. Now, I feel sorry for anybody that was to run that no turn on red right here in front of me right now, because they'll actually people be able to see their tags when they're turning, since I'll be back here behind them. But like I said, they got cameras over here. They got 2 cameras. You can be sure that they catch them as well. And them 2 cameras over here is the ones that's going to cause them to pay a ticket. You may turn right on red right here without any police or sheriff's department officers seeing you when you do it. But you're not going to be able to do it without these cameras picking up. Now, this says to the Georgia Department of Public Health on the side of the van, but I believe that is an old sticker because it does not have a government tag on it. Dalton Service Incorporated. You know what I mean, Burn? HVAC, plumbing, and electric. Boy, it actually feels pretty doggone good over here by this telephone pole. Good morning, Amy Elizabeth. How you doing this morning? Great to see you again. I'm doing pretty doggone good, pretty good. We finally got over here in the shade. And I was sitting over there where you see my shirt and that pack of cigars laying. That sun got beaten down so hot that I decided to come over here by this pole where it's real shady. Still showing 47 people with only 19 likes. I wonder if that means all the rest of them don't like EagleNick. Ouch! You know what I mean, Vern? We're up to 50 with 19 likes. I guess that means we got 31 don't like. Alan Davis, remember where you said the Broncos? There's one of them new Broncos right now. That thing is mighty little. It is nothing like the full-size Broncos. Now that woman was actually sitting there texting while she was sitting here waiting on the red light. The light changed. That car behind her had to wait just a little bit before they could go. And I didn't put the camera on her while she was texting because that is against the law. You know, it is against the law to be texting while driving, even if you're parked at a red light. I didn't want to expose her for that, but Heck, could end up staying here for 30 minutes or longer, depending on as long as it stays in the shade. Because the numbers are up pretty high anyway. That's only 10% of what I've got before, though. I've had over 600 people on here at one time. It was showing up before. Back when I was getting from 20 to 77,000 views on a live stream. That was the most I'd ever got before my YouTube channel got adversely affected by me being wrongfully convicted of criminal trespassing at the United States Post Office in downtown Dalton, Georgia, then having to serve 2.5 months in the Whitfield County Detention Center. And then I was demonetized by YouTube right after that. So that was 5.5 months that really affected my channel negatively. Good morning. I once fell from Mars. Good morning to you, Michael Kunkel, the Truth Spitter. How you doing, brother? Y'all be sure to double tap your screen to give old EagleNick a like. I once fell from Mars. I believe you fell from Uranus. You know what I mean, Vern? You say you're from Mars, but you sound like you're from Uranus. Good morning, Red Bricks. Good morning, Brandon Mitchell. Yep, old Mars smells like more like Uranus. You know what I mean, Vern? Welcome on to EagleNick. It's live stream, Uranus. Check out that old custom van. It's raining in Detroit, Michigan. Look, Coca-Cola. They've even got a Coca-Cola truck following the Coca-Cola tractor and trailer. Who knows gone fishing? I don't have a script, brother. How many times I gotta tell you that? You know I don't have a script. I don't script what happens. All I do is live stream it as it happens. We've had 3 or 4 cars turn right illegally. Have one going west, ran the red light, about hit a car that was turning, headed this way head on. We got Uranus in here talking trash. And then we got old Walter Dennard, the gay cop watcher. And I've done told old Walter Dennard we didn't want to know about their sexual activity If Walter Dennard chooses to be a gay cop watcher, that's on him. You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, that was pretty exciting, wouldn't you say? Oh, Walter Dennard just got timed out. Look, we got a city vehicle, a truck parked over there by the sign there. And there comes another red city vehicle. Maybe they're going to come over here and throw rocks at old EagleNick. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, they stopped back behind that other vehicle there. I don't know why they're stopping out there in the middle of the road. Yep, good morning, Big Boy, Georgia. Now, I said we don't care about Walter Dennard's sexual orientation. We don't care about his sexual activity. He doesn't have to tell us all that. That's too much information. Now Walter's telling us his favorite candy bar, a Snickers bar. Oh, that's what they're doing. They're out here mowing, weed eating. Well, that dude's lucky he didn't get run over coming across that light like that. Now that eastbound and westbound traffic had a green light, so he took a chance on getting run over just then. Yep, Yosemite Sam on a bicycle. Yeah, Amy's got good eyesight. Look, here comes a couple of City Dalton dump trucks down through there now. Look at this car, gonna turn illegally. No turn on red. That light is red as it can be. Maybe they heard me. They're not gonna turn. Yep, they waited on the light, so that was good. Yeah, it's all right, y'all. Y'all just let old Walter cry. Oh, EagleNick put Walter in a 10-second timeout so he can come back if he wants to. I don't know where all the ducks got off to, Michael. I ain't seen them around the lake here lately. Now, there was 10 brown baby ducks and 4 of the white baby ducks, but I ain't even seen them here lately. I'm afraid somebody might have killed them off. Well, we're up to 24 likes with 53 people showing on the live. Boy, I tell you, it's still getting hot. I'm still in the shade, but I'm still mighty, mighty hot. We're not going to stay on here too much longer. I guess we're going to get ready to end the live stream. I'm going to ride up here to Providence Ministries and get me a cup of that cold water. I hope they got in the cooler out back. Good morning, Russell Dixon. And good morning to you, JD187. How you doing, brother? Great to see you again. How you been? I ain't seen you in a little bit. There goes that old truck again. Got the front end higher than the rear end. I mean, that looks weird. Welcome back, Walter Dennard. I unhid you. I mean, I put you on a 10-second timeout. Nicarian Dennard, so you can come back with your Walter Dennard if you would like. I put you on a 10-second timeout. Uh-oh. Yeah, they've got more than one YouTube account. Walter is a hermaphrodite Walter is a transvestite hermaphrodite. I believe Walter Dennard. I believe Walter Dennard is from Uranus. You know what I mean, Vern? Yep, Walter Dennard is from Uranus. Walter Dennard, you smell like Uranus. You know what I mean, Vern? Walter is after D's nuts. You know what I mean, Vern? Hermaphrodite, that means they've got both sexes. Walter Dennard is a hermaphrodite, but he's more of a big pussy than a dick. You know what I mean, Vern? Walter Dennard is a big pussy, but he's also a dick at the same time. Walter Dennard is lucky he was born a hermaphrodite. That's the only way he gets any sex. You know what I mean, Vern? He turns on that song by the Divinals. When I think about you, I touch myself. And he's talking to himself. Walter Dennard said stick it in his ear. He wants to hear you coming. You know what I mean, Vern? Walter Dennard, you smell like Uranus. Get you some baby wipes. Why is everybody always picking on me? You know what I mean, Vern? Where'd you go there, Walter Dennard? No, I untimed him out. I changed that time out to 10 seconds. Oh, Walter Dennard must be going to get a different YouTube account, but yep, welcome to the EagleNick. Oh, it's comedy hour. Y'all be careful and watch out. Oh, Walter Dennard smells like Uranus. Good morning, Patrick Hunt. How you doing, brother? Welcome back there, you gay cop watcher, Walter Dennard. Walter Dennard, you smell like Uranus. Everybody say hello to Walter Dennard, the gay cop watcher. Walter Dennard is a hermaphrodite. We're going to walk over here so I can get me one of them little Cheyenne cigars, and we're going to walk back over there in the shade. That is why I was over there. You see, it's mighty sunny out here. Look at my shatter. Well, I'm down to my last Cheyenne little cigar. Look. EagleNick. Oh, this. Look, I'm Peter Pan. Uh-oh, it's double trouble. There's two of EagleNick out here right now. Me, myself, and my eye, my shadow. You know what I mean, Vern? But we're going to go back over here in the shade. It is mighty, mighty hot. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know why people are being so stingy to hit that like. It don't cost anything. Walter Dennard, are you saying you like to pick up gay lot lizards now? Oh, EagleNick is already shirtless. You know what I mean, Vern? Woo! EagleNick. Oh, this. You know what I mean, Vern? We are live in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. I'll give old Walter something to laugh about. Hey, Walter, I'm too sexy for my shirt. So sexy that it hurts. So sexy. You know what I mean, Vern? I'm just too damn sexy for my shirt. I bet you Walter likes feet, don't you, Walter? Here, Walter, you want to see my feet? Look how big that foot is. You know what that means, don't you, Walter? You know what it means when a man's got a big old foot, don't you, Walter? Walter, the gay cop watcher. Walter, who goes out looking for gay lot lizards. Walter, I will make you the queen of my double wide trailer. You know what I mean, Vern. EagleNick. Oh, this. You know what I mean, Vern. We will make you the queen of the double wide trailer. Good morning, Mr. Got Your Wife. How you doing this morning? Hope you're having a great day. Poor old Walter keeps... Damn, I thought I done got shot. Poor old Walter keeps getting himself timed out. He's a bad boy, you know what I mean, or a bad boy girl. Oh, Walter Dennard is a transvestite hermaphrodite. Poor old Walter. Wah, wah, wah. Good morning, Joshua Briggs. How you doing this morning? EagleNick. Oh, this. You know what I mean, Vern? Great to see you. Great to see you. Walter Dennard, I wouldn't want to be you. You transvestite hermaphrodite picking up them gay lot lizards. Walter Dennard, the gay cop watcher. Now, Walter, I get damn tired of having to keep changing your sentence. You keep on, I'm going to let your sentence stand. I'm not going to change it. I'm pretty sure Walter is wearing a tube top. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Tubal Kane. How you doing, brother? Great to see you again. You know what I mean, Vern. That poor old Walter Dennard, he's got more footprints on his ass. He gets timed out faster than I can change it. Now that is where I've got my internet at the house and where I've got my cell phone through. TV, internet, voice, and mobile. Now I have my mobile service through Spectrum as well as my home internet. A lube top is more likely. That's about right, Amy Elizabeth. Oh, Walter Dennard, he come on here bragging that he was a gay cop watcher, that he picks up gay lot lizards. Welcome back, you gay lot lizard picker-upper, gay cop watcher Walter Dennard. You can be as gay as you want to be in here, oh Walter Dennard. Good morning, but why? No, Walter Dennard, it's been put on a timeout about 6 or 7 times. I keep changing it to 10 seconds because we like that old gay cop watcher, Walter Dennard. He's from Uranus. Hey, Spectrum is a good company. Good morning, Quiet Hat. Good morning to you, but why? How you doing? The same what? Oh yeah, that's why I don't hide any trolls from my YouTube channel. I don't place them in a timeout any longer than 10 seconds. Oh, Walter Dennard is just after these nuts. You know what I mean, Vern? Where did you go now, Walter Dennard? You can come back. I changed that time out to just 10 seconds, you little crybaby. Whitfield County Transit Service, transportation for everyone. They also have it in Spanish on the back. I'm sure it says transportation for everyone, but I wouldn't know it by reading it in Spanish, because old EagleNick cannot read, write, or speak Spanish. You know what I mean, Vern? I don't know what Scary Sherry's up to this morning. I didn't see her. I foregoed breakfast to go ahead and start my live stream early today because I didn't do one yesterday. You know what I mean, in the morning. Dalton Fire Department. And I heard a car door open. I thought somebody was getting out on me. Yeah, I wasn't paying that close attention. That sun is just getting to where it's shining a little bit too bright. This is the last of my Cheyenne little cigars. We have been live for coming up on 1 hour and 53 minutes. Yeah, if you think Walter is wearing women's underwear and he smells like Uranus, double tap your screen to give a like. And maybe old Walter Denner will come back in and start talking to us again. He's been telling us about his sexual activity. We found out that Walter Denner is a gay cop watcher. He picks up gay lot lizards. But I'm fixing to have to end this live stream because it is mighty, mighty hot. I guess old Walter Denner had to go change his panties. You know what I mean, Vern? Got his panties all in a bunch. Good morning, Trucker Rob. How you doing? Well, we had a gay lot lizard, gay cop watcher in here a while ago, old Walter Denner. Walter Denner, he said he was from Mars, but he smells more like Uranus. You know what I mean, Vern? But thank you all so much for coming on to the live stream. I pray that you all have a very blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Take care of yourselves, but please take care of each other. And that would even go for that old pink thong wearing Walter Denner. You know what I mean, Vern? The gay cop watcher. I truly appreciate you all. I thank you all for being here. Old EagleNick's gonna head on down towards the south, back toward the Eagle's Nest, to get out of the heat and maybe get something to drink. I'm gonna have to go down here to Providence Ministries first to see if they've got a cooler of water sitting outside so I can try to get cooled off. It is mighty, mighty hot out here. EagleNick. Own it. You know what I mean, Vern? I am EagleNick. Peace and bacon grease. You know what I mean, Vern? And I'm out.